Have you ever been woken up by extreme hunger pangs, that too early in the morning, and you very specifically wanted to have dim sums? My favorite part about Kolkata isn't really the part about arts, culture, literature or anything. It's the part that you can wake up early in the morning and have something as awesome as dim sums at Tiretti Bazaar. It's a Chinese market. So it's run by the Chinese community of Kolkata. They serve breakfast from around 6 a.m. every day. I think Mondays are off, but every other day. And let me tell you a little secret, you get the best stuff on Sundays. And we had a lovely breakfast and it's gonna be a crazy day forward for me. I have my rehearsals in the evening. We have a complete run through of our play, which is going to be on the 2nd of June, and then I'm gonna go watch Deadpool. So after that we'll talk about the movie. I finally watched Deadpool 2 and as promised I do want to share my review. Not exactly a review, just my insight about the movie, and I have my brother with me so we can discuss the movie together because obviously he's a bigger Marvel fan than I am. So yeah, could you kindly step into the spotlight? So what do you feel about the movie?
First of all, with every Marvel movie, I guess they're going ahead. They're getting better than DC, and this one, even numerically wise, it's grossing better than Infinity War.
Oh, okay. So you mean by the
Yeah.
turnover and everything?
And character-wise, I find Deadpool like the best Marvel character, so I loved it.
What's your favorite thing about Deadpool?
That his witty behavior, his attitude, his fun. That's the thing.
Okay, and so what do you think about the plot? Like, do you think it was an over ambitious plot or was it a good enough plot?
No, it was simple.
Okay.
It was an ambitious. It was so simple. Like no doubt, Deadpool is a part of the X-Men universe. He's not with the Avengers. He's in the X-Men universe. So going sideways with the Avengers, X-Men was always simple.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's someone who doesn't like to share the spotlight. So what are your like favorite parts of the movie? Which was the part that you literally laughed so hard that you peed your pants?
It'll be a spoiler, I guess.
No, it is.
The
If reviews are
mid-credit scene.
spoiler.
The mid-credit credit scene where he kills his version of X-Men Origins Wolverine, Weapon 11. He kills Weapon 11 by going back in time and shooting that guy.
Yeah.
And
Also, he kills Green Lantern.
He kills Green Lantern
For-
just as Randall also was getting the resume.
Not the resume, the script.
The script for this thing. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, not resume. The script for Green Lantern.
And
then-
he's like,
and
welcome,
then-
welcome Canada.
And then there are parts where he imitates other superheroes. Like there's a part where he imitates Batman.
Right.
And he fights with Cable in the prison.
But there was no Stan Lee.
I
Deadpool.
I find each and every part it was my favorite.
Right, but there was no Stan Lee. I thought that there would be Stan Lee for a bit, but there was no Stan Lee in Deadpool
they
2.
did refer to Stanley someplace.
Yeah, but there was like
Someplace.
they didn't show him.
Yeah, he was there in the teaser trailer.
Right.
But when they were recruiting, was that lucky girl? Was the
Domino.
Domino? I guess that time there was a reference to Stanley. I don't know.
Right. And who was your favorite character?
In the movie,
Right.
Deadpool.
Okay, apart from Deadpool.
Apart from Deadpool, Cable actually.
I think Josh Brolin did
Cable.
an amazing job. Like I think this year, it's all about Josh Brolin. So even as Thanos, like obviously as Thanos, you don't see him. You just
Plus there's Sicario coming up.
yeah. And as Cable too, I loved Cable. Like initially, you're like, what the fuck? Like, is he a bad guy? Is he a good guy? And then Cable just takes an amazing turn midway through the movie, and then you just fall in love with his character because he's just so. He's a nice person trying to do something nice for his family, for his people. Also, Russell, what are your thoughts about the kid who played Russell?
So yeah. He was
Fire
nice with
Fist.
Fire Fist. He played well with the role he was given.
Yeah, like I think it was great. He played
the movie actually
revolved around him. Yeah, he was brilliant, I would say. I think the hilarious part was his formation of X-Force, the gender neutral team, because he
But it's
doesn't
the-
like X-Force is kind of a very prominent part of Marvel, but they underplayed the characters in this movie and
X-Men
killed them
universe.
so hard, like so fast and so hard. And I loved that they had a little bit of Brad Pitt in it,
Yeah,
where
that
he
was
was
Brad
just
Pitt.
dying, and
It
X-Force.
was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
It was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
For those 2 seconds.
For those 2 seconds, you're like, you see Brad Pitt. So it's just X-Force just comes and they go so suddenly and so soon, which is sad. Only Domino stays. So Brad Pitt was the Vanisher, and his reference to the Vanisher was, I think, the most hilarious part of the movie. What else? I think So Bill Skarsgård, that's his name, right?
Wow.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård,
I
the
guess so.
guy who plays the Joker in it, Pennywise the dancing clown. Sorry, not the Joker, the clown.
Bill Skarsgård was the clown.
Yeah, so he was there as the person who vomits acid. What's his name? Zeitgeist, I think. Yeah, Zeitgeist. And there was Bedlam. There was Terry Crews from Brooklyn 909.
999.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There was Terry Crews, and X-Force was hilarious. The best part of the movie was X-Force, and they
And
all just
Peter
died.
as well.
And Peter is
Peter, he saw the
amazing.
ad.
Yeah, Peter is amazing.
He saw the ad.
Yeah. So that's there. But for some reason, I found Deadpool 1 to be better than Deadpool 2. I just felt like, you know, both Avengers Infinity War and Deadpool 2 like kind of had a lot going on. Like they tried to, because they tried to pull in so many characters, I felt that at some point it just became a little too much.
They all died.
Yeah,
The characters all died. Half of the Expos died.
yeah, but still, like, I don't know, I just feel that somehow when you pull in a lot of characters, you also like should give them enough screen time, because otherwise it's just like you're playing with the characters, that's it. But it's fun, like you see a lot of good actors come there and have their cameo moments and everything. I do hope that they make a better movie with X-Force, because X-Force is such a prominent character in Marvel. What else do you have to say about the movie? Worth a watch, right? Like people should go and watch, because I love the fact that he always uses the Ryan Reynolds, like somewhere in the movie. In this movie he uses a signature, and I love Deadpool for his like fourth wall breaks. That's the best part about Deadpool. Like but this movie compared to Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2 had very few fourth wall breaks. What do you say about that?
I remember Deadpool 1 actually. I just saw it once, and that was when it came out.
Right, but like yeah, if you compare both the movies, Deadpool 2 definitely have fewer fourth wall breaks, but it's good. Like you don't see a lot of Vanessa. I love Colossus. Colossus. I love him. I love the Warhead girl, Negasonic Warhead something. Yeah, she's pretty nice. You have Yukio, who is super cute. So overall, the movie is amazing. I think you should definitely go and watch it. Deadpool 2. Any last words for those who are watching? Should they wait for the post credit scene?
No, I don't think so. There are any like there are two credit scenes.
Mid credit scene.
Yeah, there's one credit scene, and there is one mid credit. I don't think so. There is any last.
Yeah, there are no post credits, so don't wait all the way up till the end. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys like the review. We'll be back with more reviews if we find good movies to watch, which we will for sure. Goodbye, have fun, take care.